All right, well, if you're looking for a little excitement today, do you want to thrift with me? I'm in an area I haven't been to before. Maggie had a class that I just dropped her off for. It only meets one time at this location, and then we'll be at a completely different one. I have an hour while she's there, so I thought, well, maybe I'll check out some of the thrift stores. So there's one here. It gets really good reviews online, and I'll share with you how I thrift differently now than in the past, because it's still easy for me to overbuy if I'm not careful. So I'll tell you how I do things a little bit differently now. Oh, it actually is a lot bigger than what I was originally thinking. So I guess we will just go in and see what we can find. I also try to go in with a very clear list of what it is that I'm looking for. So for this trip, I was looking for jeans for Corbin and Gage, and then also for Maggie, she was looking for a couple pairs of jeans as well. Okay, these are kind of cute. I think for Maggie, they're a size large. I have no idea what that means. That's only $2.99, so that's a good deal. And I know she likes like the ripped style. So I think I'm gonna grab those. I'm a little thrown off that everything's together, like boys, girls, pants, tops, short sleeve, long sleeve, so it's not sorted as much. But it still looks like there's some good stuff, so we'll keep looking. All right, so here's another pair I'm looking at for Gagey. They are Gap Kids, but they're also $5.99, which is a little more than I like to pay. But they look cute and comfy, and they have the adjustable waistband, which is good for him because he usually needs it tightened a little bit. So I think I'm gonna grab those too. All right, so here's another pair I'm looking at for Corbin. Again, they're $5.99. That's more than I like to spend. I'm trying to think if they'll be cheaper at Goodwill, or if I should just grab them. They're a size 8. They look just a little bit big for him too, but I always know if I grab them, he will grow into them. So I think I'm gonna get him. And then I just saw this pair too. This is only $2.99, but he always needs shop clothes, and I like that they have the reinforced knees. So for $2.99, I am gonna grab those. And then I think he would really like this shirt a lot too, so I'm gonna get that. I saw this one too for Gage, but I don't think Gage needs any more dress clothes. I think he gets a lot handed down from Corbin. So even though it's super cute, it's Gap Kids, I think we'll leave that here. And then also winter gear. So we need a couple pairs of winter boots, snow pants, and one winter coat. And so I was really hoping to find that today too. Okay, I'm not seeing much for winter coats, so I'm guessing that's in a different spot. We'll have to see if we can find that. But over here are shoes and boots. There's not really a ton. So I'm just gonna glance through these quick, see if there's anything that looks like they could fit. All right, I am still not seeing any winter stuff, so I'm guessing it just has to be in a different part of the store. So I have my few things here that we're gonna get. I'm gonna go look around and see if we can see any winter stuff. Otherwise, we'll probably check out and head out and then stop at Goodwill too. I always have to glance quick at this serving dish, just make sure there's something that would look really good on my open shelves. Okay, this is kind of cool. These are like milk glass luncheon plates. There's like a whole stack of them here. They're really neat. I have no use for them. I mean, I don't really. How much are they? $1.99 a piece. They would go really great with my grandma's milk glass set, but I don't think we would ever actually use them. Oh no, do you see this little red cake stand? Isn't that cute? Super cute. Oh, all right. Good thing it's $5.99. That makes it an easier decision. It's not $5.99 cute, so we'll leave that here. I really am gonna go check that one now. I forgot to bring a bag with. So, let's see. We got 4 pairs of pants. 1 for Maggie, 2 for Corbin, 1 for Gage, and a shirt for Corbin. He's gonna love it. He loved getting dressed up. So that was fine. I spent $20 total. One of the tags was red, so it was half off, so that's good. So I think I'm gonna go grab Maggie, and then I think we will stop at maybe 1 or 2 other thrift stores on our way home. It's always nice when I only have one of the kids with me. It just doesn't seem like that big of a deal to run in. So I don't know, we'll see how we're doing on time. All right, Maggie and I we really like this one. It's called Restored, and we've gotten good stuff here. They don't have quite as much selection, but we'll just run in and see what we can find. Wow, so even when we were checking out at that thrift store, it said that they gave $850,000 back to the community, and it had listed all of the different organizations they donate to. I just thought that was so cool. So definitely glad to support them, but they just don't always have as much variety. So that's always one of our first stops, but we don't usually find everything there. I think we'll grab these. Not so much. All right, Meg, sorry, just one pair of jeans for Gage, but we'll run across to Goodwill and see if we can find anything there for you, okay? So I definitely think part of the reason we're not finding good selection right now is that we're coming right after school has started, so I'm sure it's not as good right now. The only thing I don't love about this Goodwill is that they've taken out the fitting rooms. So I'm not sure if it's like that in all Goodwills, but for like Maggie and the boys, usually we can just buy the right size and then it fits. But like for Adeline and myself, it's too hard to try and buy stuff without trying it on. So we're just gonna be laser focused on looking for pants for you and pants for the boys, and maybe some winter gear too. And we'll see if they have it and be in and out in like, what? Should we say like 10 minutes? Should that be our goal? All right, here we go. Look at the cute fall stuff, Maggie. And I don't know about you, I have a love-hate relationship with Goodwill now. For some things, like the jeans for the kids, usually the prices are cheaper, but when it comes to like linens or housewares, it seems like the prices are so high now. So I don't know if that's just in our area or... And I think there's a lot of wisdom in knowing what pieces to invest in, what things you can find, use, and what other things that sometimes you just have to go new, like a sofa. We looked when we were looking for new couches. We checked all the local thrift stores, marketplace, and just couldn't find what we were looking for. But that's why we're so happy with our Allform sofa. So today's video is sponsored by Allform, and we couldn't be more happy with our Allform sofa. And so we've had our Allform sofa for almost a year now, and I love getting stuff secondhand when possible, but there are times too where it's just really nice to pick out exactly what you want and need for a space. And so we love that Allform sofas and chairs are completely customizable. You get to pick how many seats do you want it to have. Do you want it to have a chaise end, an ottoman? Do you want it to be a sectional, be a L shape, a C shape? You completely customize it to your space, which is so nice. And you also pick the material. So we picked the teal material that is stain resistant and pet friendly. There's lots of different colors, or there's leather options as well, which look really nice too. We also appreciate that it's made in the US and it's shipped to your door. Shipping's included in the US. It's shipped to your door in small boxes, so it's really easy to handle, to get inside to your house. If you're bringing it up to an upper level, it's not a big deal, and then super easy to put together as well. But it's really sturdy. It's sturdy, it's comfortable, it holds up really well, and so we've just been really happy with it. And then beyond that, once you get it in your space and set up, you get 100 days to try it out. And we really appreciate that too, because how can you actually know until you get it into your space? But really the biggest thing has just been how well it's held up for us. I mean, I mentioned before that we're not easy on it. In fact, I feel like most days it gets kind of like lived on. And so we've just been really happy. So if you use our link down below, you can get your own Allform sofa or chair for 20% off. So we'll put that link in the description and also in the first comment. And you can also see I'm testing out some new end tables too. I'm not quite sure about them yet. So we'll see. I'm really trying to make good consumer decisions. So we'll see if we end up liking those or not. All right, well, let's keep shopping because Maggie actually found a couple things. So for myself, I definitely have to be careful how often I go to thrift stores because I will still impulse buy there because it's a good deal. Like I'm just still so very frugal, and it's still sometimes hard for me to pass up a good deal. So I really do have to limit how often I go to the thrift stores. Oh, they're Gap Kids and $3.99. I just wonder if they'd be a little too wide for Gage. Gage runs a little more slim, so I think those would be too big. And he really doesn't like when the waist of his pants are too big, so. Oh, those are kind of cute. I wonder if even those would be too big too. They're really cute though. Okay, I might hang on to these, see what else we find. Those are really cute, Maggie. I think they just look a little too small. What size are they?
8.
Are they really 8s?
It's in the 8 spot.
Well, you know, sometimes just because it's in the 8 doesn't mean it is an 8.
The tag is like...
You can't. I really like them, but I think they're too small, honey.
Okay.
I know, that's a bummer, isn't it? All right, I am not having good luck for jeans for Corbin and Gage. So I'm gonna see if I can find the winter coats and we'll look for some winter gear. Otherwise, that might be it for today. Ooh, that's cute. That would totally match. How much is it?
$6.99.
$6.99. How do they sleep at night? You are so lucky that I love you, huh? You know I won't say no, right?
They cost more than these pants.
I know. It is super cute though. Do you feel like you'll get a lot of wear out of it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll wear it to youth tonight.
Okay. It's gonna be 90 degrees though. Maybe next week.
Fine.
Oh my goodness, these are too cute. Too bad it's like that season is totally over in Minnesota now. They just look so cute and comfortable. What'd you find? Oh, you're sweet. I don't think you actually want to wear a shirt that says that though. All right, you all are gonna have to help us understand what is this. It's Tupperware, but at first we thought you could put a bundt cake in, but that middle's too big. So what do you put in that? I don't know. See, I shouldn't have come over, Maggie, to the housewares. It's just, you know, oh, what's this? Oh, it's plastic. I thought it was like...
I thought you were looking at this.
No.
I was like, what?
All right. We should probably get out of here quick. I think you... I don't know. What is this? Do you hard boil eggs? Doesn't it kind of look like eggs? West Bend egg cooker. I've never seen such a thing. Okay. All right. See, this is why we just need to leave, right? Yeah. Oh, look at all the cute fall stuff. That's awesome. All right, Meg, so we found something for you. One pair of jeans for Gage, stuff for you. So that's fun. Are you excited about it? Mm-hmm. Awesome. All right. So we got back home, we washed everything in hot, dried it on hot, and I want to tell you how much we spent. So, well, and then the kids wanted to wear it also. I had to wrestle some of it back. I'm missing 2 pairs of jeans right here. So we got 7 pairs of pants, 6 pairs of jeans, and then this pair of gray pants for Corbin. So Maggie, Corbin, and Gage each got 2 pairs of jeans, and most of them are brand name like Nautica and Gap. And then we got 2 tops. We got this shirt for Corbin and then that one for Maggie, which was $6.99, which actually kind of throws off our average because I normally wouldn't spend that much on a secondhand top, but it's fine. So we spent $39 total. And if you divide that out by 9 pieces, it comes to $4.33 each. So in my ideal world, because I'm so frugal, I would like that to be a little bit lower, but I know if we were to go to the store and spend this, it would be a minimum of like $10 each. So that would have been $90. So obviously we saved money, and not only that, everything fit. And so for the younger 3, it's still pretty easy to go into thrift stores, even for Maggie. I mean, obviously she picked these out, but I picked the other pairs of jeans out and she really liked those. I can still buy stuff and it's cool and everything's good. Adeline now, she'll be 13 in November, and I don't even bother anymore because I'll be like, this is so cute. Like, and then she was like, no. Right? And so it's fine. I'm totally fine. At first I was kind of like, come on, seriously? Like, I'm not cool anymore. And then now I've just accepted that fact and it's fine and we move on. And so I still enjoy shopping for the younger kids. I do, like, for myself, I don't know. I just don't have super good luck at thrift stores often, or I feel like it's too much work. Like, it's too much work to try stuff on because you like put on a pair of jeans and then you're like, oh, if they were just a size bigger, you know, but there's not a size bigger. So I will show you though, I did get a top recently, and we were at Savers. We were trying to get some props for the girls, the play they were in this summer. So we ran in there, and there too, they didn't have fitting rooms. And so I just like took a risk, but you know, the style of it, it was a pretty low risk. So I did get this, but this is probably the only thing I've thrifted, I don't know, all year for myself. I'm always trying to see which pieces like stand the test of time? Which things do I carry over from season to season? And often it wasn't the thrifted things, because often I was kind of settling. I was like, oh, well, it's only $4, so even if it doesn't fit perfect, it's fine. And I wouldn't wear it for more than a season or a couple times because I didn't actually truly love it. And so usually it was like, well, if it's a size bigger or size smaller, then it would be perfect, but you don't have that option when you're at a thrift store. And so I think that's probably the biggest thing, is that I've just noticed over time that those pieces aren't the ones I carry over from season to season. So then I was actually spending more on the thrifted stuff because I'd get more pieces than if I would just go buy a couple new items that fit really well and that I really like a lot. So in my perfect world, I would get everything secondhand. We grew up, like that's how we grew up, and I loved it. And I'm glad too, even our kids now, they get equally as excited about something that's secondhand as anything new that they get. So I am grateful for that, and that they are totally okay with this. And so I love being able to give things a second life. I mean, these jeans will be destroyed now after the boys wear them. They will be toast. So I hate buying new jeans, brand new jeans for them. So I'm really glad to get them secondhand. You know, that's where I'm at right now. It can always change, you know. And then, like I said, like the Goodwill in our area doesn't have fitting rooms. And so, which I also heard, I don't have a problem trying on stuff at a thrift store. When we were visiting with Dana and Cass for our all day declutter, they were like, ew, no, like I do not, like we don't try on stuff at secondhand stores. And I'm like, oh, okay, I am not that, I don't know, whatever. So it's fine. So I know that can be limiting too. And there's not good return policies at the Goodwill in our area. So I'm just like, it's just like, no, stay away. Nothing about this is going to be good. Like if I try and get something from there. So it's actually a good thing because it keeps me from buying things. And I would also be curious, like in your area, like I feel like the prices have crept up so much too at the secondhand stores in our area, which again is good because then I don't impulse buy as much stuff. But sometimes I'm just like, seriously, like even Maggie's top, $6.99. I'm like, it wasn't like a fancy brand name. Like it wasn't something that was expensive to buy in the first place. So I don't know, but I always just have to tell myself it's still cheaper than getting something new. And she's already worn it probably like 5 times. So I feel like we've already gotten our money's worth out of it. So it's totally fine. And she really likes it a lot. So I am glad for that. So, oh, I know, one other thing I wanted to mention, when we were at Goodwill, I saw candy corn, which don't buy it there. I'm like, it was like double the price at the store. Anyways, I made a candy bundt cake recently, and it turned out so well. And it didn't actually take that much time to make, but it was so good. It might be one of the best like tasting cakes I've made. We altered the recipe just a little bit to make the white top. It tasted so good and it was so cute. And so I'm gonna link it to that recipe as well if you wanna try out a new version of a bundt cake for fall. I mean, the pumpkin is still my favorite, so I'll link to that one too when it's this time of year. But if you wanna make something cute, it was definitely very cute. So I'll link to that as well. Otherwise, I'd love to know what you're up to this weekend. Do you have any rules for yourself when you go thrifting? I would be curious about that too. And if you want a little more of a shopping fix, I can also link to my grocery haul video that we did recently, because there's some non-grocery things that were kind of cute in there as well. So I always love hearing your input when it comes to thrifting and that kind of stuff as well. All right, well, I love you. I hope that you have a great weekend, and I'll see you again soon.